Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Comrade Mohammed Ali Ringim, an ex-security expert. Securing lives and properties is my area of specialization. I want to see this very moment to call upon His Excellency, the United States of American President, Mr. Donald Trump, my good friend, to please be aware that Nigeria, we are not suffering from religiosism, tribalism. We are not persecuting Christians. We are always living together with Christians and Buddhists, Sikhs, Hindus, Taos, Maos, Confucians, Baha'is, Rastas, Satanists, and Shantos. All these religious denominations, if they may be at Nigeria, we are living peaceably with them because we are suffering from humanitarianism. Mr. Donald Trump, let me be aware that Nigeria is not Vietnam. Nigeria is not Afghanistan. Nigeria is not Iraq. Nigeria is not Iran. Nigeria is not Venezuela. If you attempt to encourage and make aggression and send your armed forces to Nigeria to wage war, it's an unscrupulousness. But be aware that our mosquitoes, they are waiting for your soldiers to bite them and infect them with malaria fever to die instantly. And more so, I heard last minute that Lieutenant General Chiwai Danjuma made a blatant falsified allegation against the Nigerian armed forces. He stated that Nigerian armed forces, they are conniving, conspiring, collaborating with bandits, which is a blatant falsified lie. Chiwai Danjuma, be warned. I know you very well since Murtala Mohammed administration. Before you become a madman, you are sensible. You are the chief of army staff in Nigeria. But for you to accuse our armed forces, more especially the soldiers and our security agencies, for conniving and working together with bandits, is a blatant falsified lies. And if you are among the people that are instigating United States of America to come and wage war at Nigeria, our black people armed forces, they are gallant. They can fight you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is not funny, but it's an overwhelming matter. And it's actually a funny one. I just decided, let me even talk about it. You know, sometimes we talk about too much serious issues in this on this channel. We don't have moment to actually just do things that we just be watching and just have fun. But hey, it's serious issues we discuss here. So this one is for you to just laugh. We play too much. Honestly, there's we play too much. I saw this on Barrister Inibehes Efyong page where he posted it, and he talked about, and there was something that he said which was very quite instructive. Where let me just read that to you. He said this one is threatening to use mosquitoes to fight American soldiers. He's educated, but his knowledge is rooted in lies and gaslighting. Because of course, you see this man, you're in no doubt that he's very much he's educated, or should I say he's literate. He knows. I mean, you could hear the way he's speaking, but yet he chose to use this part, and you're wondering, is it for real? Does he even know what's happening today? Oh, it's mosquitoes you're going to use. So because they say, oh, in the colonialists, it was our mosquito that drove them away, unlike East Africa, where the weather is very good, and South Africa, the weather is very cool. There's that Mediterranean, thing to it, and they stayed on. Here, our mosquito and our malarias, hastening them in leaving our place. Is the same mosquito and malaria you're using to threaten people? Have you heard of insect repellent? Have you heard of medicine for malaria? Have you heard? Oh, by the way, did they even tell you they need to be on the ground for them to fight you? Did they tell you they have to come to Nigeria? And from the comfort of where they are, they will drop whatever it is that they're dropping, and they're going to be moving on if they're going to be dropping that. Then on a more serious note, which was one of the questions that I saw someone in the comment section made, is that why are some people so triggered about this whole fight against terrorism. For me, and I see where people are taking them on, are taking the angle that they're taking it from, oh, Nigeria's sovereignty, nobody can come and attack Nigeria. First of all, yes, we know Trump is Trump, right? Trump is Trump the way that Trump does his own thing. And but one of the things also that we have to understand is the fact that Trump did not say that he's coming to attack Nigeria. First of all, he said to Tinubu that, look, hey, to the government of Nigeria, let me put it this way, because he wasn't even really directly talking to Tinubu. As far as concerned, he doesn't even know there's a Tinubu. What he was trying to say is that begin to protect the lives of Christians, right? Begin to protect the lives of Christians. If you do not do that, you're going to come in and go after the terrorists. So first of all, in protecting the lives of Christians, he will end up protecting the lives of everyone. Of us, if government is protecting the lives of Christians, to protect the lives of every one of us, because for you to protect the lives of anyone, you must take out the people who are killing people, right? When you take out the people who are killing people, then that means everyone, even though Trump is not saying the rest of us lives matter to him, now that doesn't matter, because if you protect one life, you're going to protect, the other life. So why are we so triggered with that? Why are people so triggered? And then over time, there has also been an accusation from the Nigerian government that the U.S. military has not supported as much of the U.S. government. Sometimes they talk about, in the case of selling arms, the kind of arms they're supposed to get, that they don't get it because the US has embargo on Nigeria. On that one, just to explain it directly, is that the US has something that they say, if you're not following human rights laws, if your military are killing civilians and all of that, there are certain tools that they're not going to sell to you so that you don't use them on citizens. So we've had, and Nigerian army has been accused repeatedly of always, of human rights violation. And so because of that, the US has certain things they don't sell to them. And of course, for the US, there are certain weapons that they don't give anybody anyhow, because especially where you have non-show capacity, that you can really deploy them, use them and protect them and ensure they are not taken into the enemy's hand, because some of these weapons are extremely deadly. And you also see situations whereby even the US military, when it's using certain weapons, it doesn't even sell to anyone. Certain weapons, you don't even know about them. It's only when they want to that they let you know that they have, certain things, like even the Israeli dome that they had. Who knew about it until they decided to make it public that they knew about it? When they wanted to go and arrest Saddam Hussein, no, not Saddam Hussein, now Osama bin Laden, when they wanted to go and arrest Osama bin Laden, and this thing that they had used, I think one of the helicopter or something had failed or something, but they destroyed it, because that's the thing, it was because they don't want that technology to even be out with anyone or anything. So these are the things, they have those stringent things. So if over the time we've been saying that the US hasn't done as much, I mean, I remember in 2014, there was a time that Nigerian government had issue with them and they said, oh, they should pack and leave and stuff like that. But anyway, that's story for another day. But if now they're saying they are interested and invested, I would have thought this is an opportunity for every Nigerian to then be able to say, okay, fine, let's work together. Help us to alienate these terrorists that have been killing us. We've seen over time that we've not had the capacity for us to be able to, address these terrorists as much as that. Why are people triggered? Why are people talking in this way? Why? What is it? That's something that I don't understand, that I would really love to understand. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.